So the reason I'm bringing this up is because of these new wheels that are coming out. These new wheels that are coming out are very fast, you know, rangy. But I like this helmet, to tell you that, because I don't have to worry about, I can't imagine jumping this right now because, guys, it takes time to get reacquainted. This is crazy. This is why that way makes sense, man. They have everything you need in a small package. How's it going, guys? It's my lunchtime, taking a quick break. I didn't bring lunch today, so I'm gonna go for a ride. But I have a question to ask. By the way, I still haven't fixed my wheel yet. Wow. I haven't put it back together yet since that crash. I just had no time, man. It's very busy life, you know? But what I want to ask is, are New York riders good for the electric unicycle community? Personally, it doesn't bother me how they ride, but a lot of people bring it up every now and then, or at least used to. And I think there's a lot to take in here because New York is just a different culture altogether. It's just a completely different world. And when I visited, I felt it right away. It was immediate, you know what I mean? I felt how different people were. They were friendly, actually. You know, people say New York is very, you know, a lot of New Yorkers are rude, etc., etc. But honestly, I don't think so. I think New Yorkers are real. They're very real. Like, once I saw a lady, it was two friends, like they were playing like a guitar. They were playing guitar with each other. And hold on, let this thing pass by. And you know, they were trying to coordinate with each other, but there was someone next to them that was being a bit loud. You know, they were being very loud. Now, if I was in Boston and this happened in Boston, the people playing the guitar would just move to another spot. But not these New Yorkers. These two women turned back around and they were like, can you be a little bit quiet because we're trying to play music? Now the other person was being very loud. I'm not sure what, they were just loud. And I turned around and I'm like, wow, that's awesome. That's real. Because if that person was online, or if they had recorded that video, someone in the comments would probably say, these people are so loud. Why don't they just move somewhere else? But New Yorkers, well, I can't say that's all of New Yorkers, but to see it happen is like an anomaly to me. If that was in Boston, that would be an anomaly. That wouldn't happen for the most part. I've never seen it. They would just move. But they spoke their mind. They're like, no, can you please like stop what you're doing because we're trying to play music. So I feel like that's just New York, you know. The guys ride the way they ride because of the feedback they get from the cars, from the people, and the freedom of being able to be crazy given the roads. The roads are very big, very wide, very long. There's a lot of energy in New York. So right now I'm in New England. I'm in a place called Needham. It's very quiet, you know what I mean? I'm not sure if upstate New York is a little different, but if I go to Boston right now, I'll feel a little bit more energetic, you know what I mean? Because of what's around, the attractions, the sights. So, you know, I think that's probably why New Yorkers ride the way they do. Also, a lot of them ride in group rides, you know, so maybe that has a lot to do with it too. But I think the question is loaded because I don't think they care about what others think about how they ride. And unless it gets really, really dangerous, I don't think it should matter, to be honest. But then again, that goes back to the culture, because look at the, you know, the careers. They don't obey any of the rules. They go nuts. All right, guys, let me get this together so we can talk on the road. All right, guys, let's talk about this. So you're probably wondering, well, UStride, oh man, I think I may have put a little bit too much pressure. Let me see, just a little bit. That should be good. Yeah, off-roading pressure is, oh, that's a lot better. Off-roading pressure is just a little bit too low, you know? So the reason I'm bringing this up is because of these new wheels that are coming out. These new wheels that are coming out are very fast, you know, rangy. So now, not only can you be reckless, whoa, whoa, guys, check out this, hold on. That is a huge, I like that car though, that's an M3, love BMWs. Just like with my wheels, I'm very practical with my cars, so I can't justify a car in New England because of, you know, snow and all that stuff, but shoot, my app is not even connected. What is going on? Guys, I'm like off code right now. Let me turn this app on here so I can know what I'm doing. All right. That's knowing your wheel, guys. Know your wheels. Know your wheels, whatever. Never get caught off guard. But what I'm trying to say is, these new wheels that are coming out, they're gonna be just on a different level, you know what I mean? So my guess is it's going to cause riders to be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more crazy. But my hope is that the weight of the wheel is going to make up for, it's gonna like dial them back for a minute, because it's just too heavy, it's too weighty. But what I'm trying to say is, these wheels, man, I feel they might give them a little bit too much confidence. You know? A little bit too much confidence. You know, like right now, I have some awesome confidence right here. And that confidence is coming from just me having a bunch of wheels in the past. That's why I don't necessarily recommend these wheels to new riders. Because, you know, but I don't know. It's just my thought. What do you guys think? You know how New Yorkers are. You know, they go crazy with their wheels. And I go crazy too. I like it. I like going crazy. Wow, this wheel does it too. So basically, I think this thing flashes when you go over a certain speed. I know my Tesla used to do that. I'm not sure if this one does it, but it seems like it does. A lot of new riders are going to be introduced because of these new wheels. You know what I mean? Because of that, they're going to get a false sense of security, or at least a false sense of adventure, because of all the videos they see from myself, from others. You know what I mean? What do you guys think? I mean, think about it. But the wheels are gonna be a lot heavier. That might just deter them from being nuts.
I don't know. The faster the wheels get, the more crazier we're going to become. I know this wheel does 40, but when I had it as when I had it and this was my fastest wheel, I was way more aggressive. But then when I got a wheel that's faster than this one, I became more reserved on this particular wheel. So my point is, every wheel I get, I end up being, unless it's faster, I end up being a little bit more conservative with the previous wheel. Do you think these new wheels is going to add more negative to the community or more positive? Or neutral? Maybe you're neutral about it. Maybe you don't even care. Maybe you do not even care. I don't care. I only bring it up because people talked about it, and I wanna add my 2 cents. Wow, I thought this was a real road, but this is just a dead end. If I end up getting the Commander, then you can expect me to be riding a lot more, because range anxiety is a thing. I know the Sherman guys don't really care, because since the Sherman, man, wow, range has been a non-topic. Range and speed, not just range. Range and speed have both been a non-topic. So it's going to be interesting to have competitors with the Sherman. I think there's a lot negative in terms of how the bravado with the New York riders. But overall, there's a lot we can learn from them because they're so, brutish, because they're so, because what they do is these guys, they push the wheels so much that it shows you the potential of the wheel, and that's what I like about it. Before New Yorkers, I didn't know there were other people pushing wheels the way I used to. I pushed the wheels. Oh man, I got traffic behind me. Which is why I think having the Abrams, or not the Abrams, the Sherman or the Commander is just going to be a good idea for me. Because these types of roads where you have long, constant, just straightaways, is going to be a problem, because I don't want to get in people's ways. That's why I don't like the this particular C38 for riding on the roads. I don't mind riding it in the city, like Boston, because I know in Boston there's a lot of stop and go, so I'm not really worried about that. Yeah, man, this wheel has taken some beatings. I love it. I like it because of just how solid it is, man. It's been solid over the years for me. This wheel has not given me any issues at all. Yeah, this wheel it's just been great, man. I want to put my high-speed MSP back together, to be honest. I really want to. That wheel is fast. That's the reason I wanted it, is the speed. 48 miles an hour, but 45 miles an hour is plenty of speed, dude. And that's why I like New Yorkers. Is because what they do is they test these wheels. So as a new rider, you come in, you're not sure which wheel to get. You can vicariously live through them. If the New Yorkers are riding it, then that probably means it's good. If the New Yorkers aren't riding it, then I gotta ask myself why. That's how I look at the New Yorkers, to be honest. I look at them as ultimate test guys for the curious. I think these wheels that are coming out, is only gonna add more stability and more security, if you will, more safety to us, because it just seems like, even if you're not an aggressive rider, you're going to want to ride faster. The Hero is $4,000. The Commander is $4,000. But what I noticed is if I go on AliExpress, it's like 2,800, maybe 25 or something like that, 2,900. Or I think it was in that range, or maybe in the 30s. Either way, they're a lot cheaper. The problem is you're not guaranteed good service or good quality. Actually, you're not guaranteed any service, but you're not guaranteed good quality. You know, I think a good approach would be buy the wheel from China, send it to like a mechanic, like one of those guys that really are good at what they do, and have them look over it. You know what I mean? If you trust them, that is. Like if you live in a different state or something, have them look at it. Maybe they will verify it's good, and if it is good, then you got a good deal. And if it's not good, worst case scenario, they tighten up the, you know, some loose bolts or something like that, you know, or some screws or wiring or whatever. Ewheels is not cheap. Alien Ride is not cheap. None of these guys are cheap. They're expensive. But on the plus side, we have to, you know, just to be fair to them, they offer great service. Like Ewheels offers 1-year warranty. Alien Rides offers 2-year warranty. You know, so you get good warranty. You get at least peace of mind knowing if something goes wrong, then you'll be taken care of. And that's really what matters. You know what I mean? So, oh, Dunkin' Donuts. Let's get some from there. Woo. Yeah, let's get some from Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah. I think I'm gonna eat it in there though. Unlike Duff riding it around. Or riding with his food. So let's see what we got here. That was delicious. Literally, I came for a drink. This cop has never seen this before. He's like, "What are you doing, dude? Going in and out of traffic." Boston, it's a normal thing, but you gotta change your rule, change how your riding style, based on where you are. I'll tell you what though, every city I go to is very different. They're all different. Boston, for example, they don't mind this. This is Needham. This is like a rich white area. Very rich, very white. They either like it or hate it. You know what I mean? That's how you gotta do it, guys. Just go on a beautiful break. Oh man, nothing like it. Now I can go back to work and get my work done. Woo! Yeah. The KS20 will be able to handle this trip beautifully at 44 miles an hour. Wow. KS20, I'm waiting for you, baby! I definitely feel like I've lost some of my edge though. How I used to ride is gone. All right, I'm at my first off-roading spot. What I like about this spot is it's true off-roading. I may have to reduce my air pressure. That's what I absolutely hate about electric unicycles that don't have suspension. Damn it! I have to reduce my air, dude. It's like so tight right now. Another plus for suspension wheels. Hold on. All right, that should do. All right. I haven't been here in a while, so I'm not trying to go too crazy. But I like this helmet, I'll tell you that, because I don't have to worry about switching visors. Woo! Come on, Torquey. I love this wheel, man. I love the torque of it. I can't imagine jumping this right now because, guys, it takes time to get reacquainted. This is crazy. You know, one thing I like about off-roading is that your wheel doesn't necessarily have to be very fast because you're trying to enjoy the off-roading. But what I experienced with the 16X is that after a while, when you get really used to an off-roading wheel or a particular wheel, meaning the environment that you're riding it in, you tend to want to push it more. And so the 16X, I got like comfortable with it really fast off-roading. So 30 miles an hour was just too low, you know what I mean? It's just beautiful to have a King Song, because I like King Song. I'm just happy that they're in the performance realm now with suspension. at a good enough speed, man. This is why Gotway makes sense, man. They have everything you need in a small package. It's just beautiful, it's portable. But these wheels are gonna be massive, heavy, 77 plus pounds. It's just gonna be a whole different experience. Whoa, what's this? Interesting. I feel like I entered a new dimension. Look at this, this is crazy. Even now I'm riding and I'm concerned that there's like some type of hole in this grass, but I know with the suspension, Hero or King Sung, I won't have to worry about that. New dimension of wheels. Those with suspension, you were kind of, well, the EX, I spoke to someone last night, they said the EX was a good suspension wheel, so my guess is the EX was probably really good. But it wasn't a true suspension wheel per se. How was the travel? It's a little cold out here, so it's perfect for me to test out my new helmet venting feature. The vents are awesome because in my last helmet, the Steelbird, by now I would be fogging up right now. But I have this awesome vent right here that I can close and open, close, open. I leave it open and I feel fantastic. There's no fog. Oh, this is great. Oh my gosh, man, I feel pain in my back. Not pain, it's not real pain, but it's like I haven't ridden in a while. Oh my gosh. What you got, Hill? Ah! Ah! Oh, there goes some fog. It's fogging up a little bit, but the fog goes away fast. It fogged up a little bit, but it went away real fast. That's awesome. All right. That was enough. I don't want to push my limits here. I'll come back again another time. Woo! Oh, man. I love this helmet. Love it. No fogging. And it has this feature too right here. Let me see if I can get it. It's a little visor. Where is it? There we go. So check that out. That's awesome. See? So I can put both down. See, pretty cool. Put that back up. It's awesome. What do you guys think of that helmet? The look is good too. Anyway, see you guys. Happy riding.